no more appointment slip, no Abuja. All of those tiring and stressing things are gone. What's up, the JJ family? Welcome back to my channel. From the topic, you know what it is. Returning subscribers, WAEC. New subscribers, I talk a lot about research reviews, and soon we'll be talking about my lifestyle. All right, let's go straight into the topic. So what we're talking about today, what has changed in Ministry of Education, MOE? A lot has changed, and they kind of like said they changed months ago in the scheduling parts when students are trying to apply for authentication of their documents. That scheduling part was very, very tiresome and frustrating for all of us. They would say there is no scheduling, they will say it's fully online, but at the end of the day it's not fully online to us. People would wait months and months and months. I would be like, oh, when is my appointment coming up? There's no appointment. And you hear news of people getting theirs authenticated and you are waiting, seeking the day they would give you an appointment time to come all the way to Abuja. That was what has been happening for months. Okay, so now they're trying to tell you that actually they are fully automated right now, meaning that if you want to authenticate your document at the Ministry of Education, you just go straight to it, go online, apply, do everything. At the end of the day, you're going to get your documents fully authenticated. And I'm going to be expressing how that is done after speaking here. I'm going to be going straight to my laptop to show you what has really changed. Not really an application like how I normally do. If you need an application, please watch videos. There are several of that in my document authentication processes playlist. All right, you go there and you find all those information. Okay, so this is what I want to say. For WAEC individuals, you want to authenticate your WAEC, it's just swift and easy for you guys. There's no back and forth with any university, all right? Because the scheduling has been affecting people mostly in the university. You just apply for your WAEC authentication and you get it done easily. So for university graduates, all right, people that have a lot of things to do with their school, your school would have to, in this authentication phase, school have to report to Ministry of Education. Ministry of Education has to verify the result they've sent to them, all right, before you are free. Okay, so that's how it's done for you guys. So no more printing payment slip, no more remitters, no more coming to Abuja. Yes, no more coming to Abuja, except for some few individuals. I said it in this video. You like to watch this video, all right? Except for those individuals, watch this video. Those are people that need to come to Abuja. All right, so if it doesn't apply to you, you're free. Do all your authentication, anything that has to do with MOE, no Abuja. But after you're done applying for authentication, educational documents, and you need to further, you are those sort of people that want to travel abroad, you want to use it abroad, you need to pass through Ministry of Foreign Affairs, meaning that you have to come to Abuja, you have to send someone to go to Abuja to do that for you. Except Ministry of Foreign Affairs becomes fully automated like MOE. Okay, so why are they doing all this? Is to simplify the procedures, reduce processing times, and is to further strengthen the credibility and integrity of academic verification in Nigeria. So that's why they're doing all what they want to do. So please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. As you're watching me now, share it to people that need this sort of information. If you just came across this and it doesn't apply to your, and we're going to go into my desktop right now. Let's get this over with. You just click on new application, Authenticate, click that. It gives you the instruction on what to do. There are quite some things that has changed. Like you see, I see the email address now that you're supposed to send to. You're not going to send outside of this email address. Where to buy your scratch card. Okay, that's majorly what changed. Then we click next, and still the guidelines is trying to involve you in it, so you will not disregard the main things you're supposed to look out for. Reminding you that in-person appointment scheduling has been discontinued. Of course, you can't find that scheduling right here. Number 5 is gone. I don't even know why they can't make this number 5 as they remove number 5. What's going on, guys? Telling you that after paying, you'll be requested to submit everything within 72 hours. Alright, still emphasizing where to send it to. Majorly everything we've talked about here is everything I've talked about before, except for the email address. Then the application procedure, you're going to add next of kin. Let me see whether there's any new thing. Alright, pay for RRR, wait for confirmation code before upload. Alright, before uploading anything, there's a confirmation code that's going to come to you. You upload documents. After uploading documents, you ask your institution to email the transcript to this. Alright, so once you're done with payment and you upload documents, that's when you ask your school, hey, Mr. So in the academic records, it's high time to send my transcript, okay, with the certificate. So information required for qualification metadata. Okay, I think they are doing mini ned here. They are doing mini ned. Going to supply your project name here. admission year, mini nerd, expected travel dates and program. Okay, they know that people that are trying to authenticate are trying to travel out, so more information. This was not there like a month ago at the time of doing this video. Okay, next of kin, professional licensing. This is for medical students. Okay, so just a little change, especially the email address and the processes of doing it. Click continue. Just scroll here. We have our name, phone number, you include your residential address. This is new about data. Previous name, I think this is both of you that are trying to, if you have previous names, okay, maybe that name is not the certificate you're submitting, you just want to include it there, maybe that name is on your ID. This would help, maybe if you're coming with an affidavit to back this up. Alright, marital status, who knows, maybe the time you were completing your degree, you were not married, but now you're married, so it's very, very helpful. Then issuing authority, did all of this in my former video. You want to check that out so that you know what you're feeling. Permanent address. And I want to say something about this biodata section, right? This further biodata. If you don't have anything here, there's no previous names, there's no need to click supply all this thing. Just move to this passport travel document. Not much has changed. So when you're done, you click on continue. Okay, next of kin. Alright, is it your sister, your mother, your brother, a relationship with them? This was not even in the other authentication questionnaire. So their email address, add profession/registration details if they have one. When you're done, you want to click here. Alright, then the purpose of authentication. What's the purpose? Let's say study. If it's for migration, please choose whatever concerns you, alright? But at the end of the day, it's not going to reflect on your authenticated documents, okay? Then the destination, if you're going to Afghanistan, choose Afghanistan. What institution in Afghanistan, you just type that here, and the one is going to come up, American University, whatever applies to you, bro. Let's say medicine and surgery. Right? So expected date of completion, and it's optional, it's not mandatory, right? This is also optional, so in cases where you don't even know the answer to this, since it's optional, do not bother forcing answers out. Next, so we should enter institution attended with dates. For some reason I find that it automatically added my secondary school, and I tried removing it, but nah, I don't know why. Maybe you are supposed to have your secondary school whether you are trying to authenticate your degree or your postgraduate. So institution type from here would be university. Alright, the institution name, the town, and what year did you start the session, okay, so the year you finished the session. Alright, then you click on add score. No time you want to fill another one, you fill it and you click on add score. So let's click on continue. So here it gives so much explanation as to what to do. Complete it is the warning. If you don't complete within 72 hours, the application will be cancelled and any payment made will be forfeited. Instruction: do not come to the Ministry of Education. Do not come because it's now online. Required documents, alright? So the required documents are the documents you're supposed to include here. Choose what applies to you, okay? If you're a teacher and you're trying to authenticate your educational qualification, check, just click this arrow. You see the one that fits your narrative and you choose it. What are you choosing it for? To authenticate it. It applies to you. Bachelor degree holder, you see what applies to you here. Diploma, you see what applies to you here. Alright, master's degree, you see what applies to you here. Alright, if you want to do your doctoral authentication, see it applies to you here. All of them are the same 4,000 naira. 4,000 naira, and whoever is telling you it's 5,000 naira, that person just wants your money. You can see everything here is 4,000 naira. At the point of making this video, it is 4,000 naira. Alright, academic transcripts, you can see, and when you're including this academic transcript, like I said, you include what pertains to you. If your transcript has 10 pages, you're going to click on this up arrow and continue selecting until you reach 10 pages. If you have to, make it 2. Okay, very straight to the point. I love what they are doing here. Evaluation of supporting documents. That could be admission letter, acceptance letter. Many people don't do this because they are already in Nigeria, so why are they doing this evaluation of such and such? But if it applies to you, you can.
school ID, administrative. So even affidavit, okay, you can see affidavit right here. An affidavit, for whatever kind of affidavit, it can undergo authentication at the Ministry of Education. All right, so we have others. In case your case is not mentioned here, whatever you want to authenticate is not mentioned here, you can come here where it says other and you choose other documents. Okay, so that's it for this section. You agree to the terms and you click on continue. All right, you chose transcript of 10 pages. That's what we chose. When you are sure that these are the things you want to authenticate, you're going to click on proceed to payment. If you have certificates, if you have things you're supposed to authenticate, please do not hesitate to choose them from what you see me explain on my screen. I'm just doing this to educate you. I'm not here to authenticate 10 transcripts. All right, so when you're done, you click on proceed to payment. And it's always having this problem when you click it and it doesn't proceed to payment. All you need to do is come to where it says refresh on your dashboard. You see that symbol, you refresh it and it takes you to the page that it's supposed to direct you to. Okay, then you click proceed to payment here. Does this dancing of a thing and brings you here. Click submit and you are given the bank details to be able to pay to. If you are using card, be aware of this charge here. And using bank transfer, be aware of the contact number, be aware of the contact name. Then you can see this appear and you can send this money, send whatever is here. Do not short it, do not add up. And you're done. It was successful sending it. You click I've sent the money, and when you're done, you come back here. You will not see this page anymore. You're going to see the section that directs you to upload your documents. So to check how the project goes through with an actual application, right, check out the video on the top part of my screen. Click the cards, it takes you there. I made an actual application. I authenticated my document at the time where I needed to go to Abuja. So now you can do it from your home. You can see how it's done. Is upload your document. I talk about the mistake to watch out for while uploading those documents. All right, so as you can see here, it says upload your document and ask your institution to email the transcript to this email. All right, you can see after uploading, this is what you do next. And when you're done, you would be in the tracking stage of seeing how your school or whatever institution directs your transcript or certificate to MOE, and you'll be able to see the progress from there, know whether your authentication process is complete. Please do not forget to check out the clear path guide I have in case you have more problems. You're unable to do this on your own, you need more guide to do it, you're nervous, you have a cold feet, you need someone to help you with your visa application. I'm more than able to help you with your visa application processing, sending it all the way to whatever embassy. I am more than able to guide you in the process. It's going to help tremendously. Okay, it's going to help you. Are you trying to go for scholarships? Are you trying to go abroad, Europe, North America? Are you trying to go to Canada? Even America? I can help in applying to schools for you. I can help with all your application, even putting you through the process. Okay, I'm not blocking you out, I'm putting you through the process. You see how everything is going on. All right, gain confidence in your application with me. So I'm going to draw the line here, and if you are watching currently, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe if you found this content helpful. Also share to people that need it if you come across this. All right, and until I come your way next time, is the JJ.